Happy 2020.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Tim. How are you?
Doing well. And Maria behind the camera, thank you very much for hanging out over there, making sure that we are sharp and in focus. 2020 vision, 2020 year, all that stuff going on. So here we are, Apron Tie family, coming to you, trying to talk about, not only trying to talk about, but we are talking about what we did last year in 2019 and all the stuff we're going to accomplish in 2020. Even before 2019, Apron Tie was something you were doing, right?
Oh yeah. We're like Glenn said, we're really excited about 2020. But again, most of the hard work happened on 2019 when I came up with Apron Tie because wearing the apron the way I was wearing the apron bugged me through my entire career. So I wanted to fix that problem. Came up with Apron Tie, made a couple for myself in my little home shop in the house. Made a couple for some folks here in the city to give me some feedback, and that's when I realized, that this thing has some legs,
And then from those legs that you built by having those out there, you and Maria happened to be visiting the Arts Factory in Las Vegas, and it was your birthday.
Yep.
And my birthday present to you was you met me.
Yep. And again, meeting Glenn was great because again, when I said about making these at my house with a little shop, that was what I was doing. I bought a embroidery machine, a sewing machine, and I was putting over some cool things. But again, I was so limited. When we saw the product that Glenn had here with sublimation printing, we were blown away. We said, man, this is exactly what Apron Tie needs to go to the next level.
And with sublimation, the great thing is we were able to start doing stuff that didn't limit us to the types of fabric that you could find in a fabric store. But as an example with this piece right here, we were talking about, the flexibility of Apron Tie. Apron Tie is not just for chefs, it's really for anything or anybody who happens to wear an apron.
Yeah.
And what's the thing that we say about the Apron Tie?
It makes wearing your apron a lot better.
So there you go. So why not get an Apron Tie? But we want to go ahead and let you know a little bit more as far as like some of the stuff that we did. So through sublimation, we're no longer limited to just the fabric that you could find in the stores. We could start doing so much more. One really exciting opportunity is, as an example, here you go. We have the possibility that if we can go ahead and get in front of some of these larger companies or organizations or teams, that we can go ahead and get some licensed content on the Apron Tie. Here in Las Vegas, we're starting to get a lot of teams. We don't want to just show favoritism for one versus the other, but there's the Golden Knights, the Raiders are coming, you have Allegiant Stadium, you have T-Mobile
Basketball,
Arena,
soccer,
the
whole thing.
lights. There's so many rumors of other things that are also happening, but licensing opportunities.
Yeah, and again, and the marketability of the Apron Tie now is ridiculous. From being able to put whatever print or image we want to put in here, like Glenn said, doesn't limit us to a specific color of a fabric, because here we can put the color on the Apron Tie that you need.
And then, speaking of just doing a standard color, we do want to go ahead and show that we do also have some basic colors, which currently are listed on the website of myaprontie.com. So you can check them out there. But at the same time, we can also do custom designs, custom colors, kind of whatever would fit somebody's needs.
Correct. For example, that was great. It was a little plain for me. I like more a little flashiness, and again, the sky's the limit, guys. You can put your own image. For example, I have with my dog in it. Glenn also does. So again, just the amount of imaging that we can put in here is just ridiculous.
And just to kind of backtrack a little bit again onto the concept of licensing and working with some of these larger companies, there's a company up in Seattle that we have started to kind of kindle the stove with just a little bit. Maybe instead of talking about kindling a stove, because that's a little bit more like cooking, we've started roasting the coffee beans a little bit. And, if we can potentially start working with them, and this is you guys, we're going to even ask you to check this video out. There's this seasonality aspect of this Apron Tie. Like, how amazing would it be for a company that has as many employees as this company does, for one of their baristas to turn around to go make that frappa, mocha, whatever, and blending that drink, and instead of just seeing the green strap across their neck, wearing a black shirt, these individuals can potentially be wearing seasonally planned marketed items that can talk about, you name it, whatever. And that's not just them; it's any company really.
Anything you want to put in the apron tie can stay on. And again, it just brings the messaging all the way from the front of the establishment all the way to the back. So again, it stays constant in people's eyes.
And we also have, with that, the ability to go ahead and make it simple to use.
Yeah.
It's also it's a lot more cost effective as well.
Yes.
Versus some of the other products that are out there.
And there are very many.
You found a few when you tried to use it as a solution.
I mean, I did a lot of research. There's all kinds of straps and brackets and things you can have aprons. Cross-back aprons. Those tend to be a lot more on the expensive side, and you can only use one. With the apron tie, it's so easy to put on and put off. I just don't see how it would not be a lot more efficient.
And then on top of that, I know that we've talked about it once before in the past, but it also allows the apron to still maintain the functionality as well.
Yeah.
So in the event that you were to accidentally spill hot liquid on yourself or something of that nature, we'll have a separate video that shows how easy it is to get the apron tie on and off.
It's hands down easier to take it off, especially take it off, when you have some hot liquid on you than it is any of the aprons that I've tried before. In turn, the research that we did last year was exhausting, but it shows what apron tie can do. And again, we're so excited. You'll see some more videos coming up of different things that we have coming up, different techniques, how to put it on, and comparing to other aprons as well.
And now to go ahead and take it from a serious area like that to something a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting. Here at the Arts Factory, there's a lot of artists that I interact with on a regular basis, and through me talking about the apron tie product, I had somebody introduce me to a gentleman by the name of Chef Froggy, who this is the style of apron tie he ended up wearing on Food Network's Cookie Wars, and it was
I don't want to throw blame, but he's not taking enough credit. This image was made for Froggy. By Glenn in his studio with your Froggy's input. So again, the customization, again, it just, I don't know what to say.
So the customizability and other product options as well. We were able to hook up Chef Froggy with a bandana also, because he's one of those, instead of wearing like a chef hat or something like that, he feels more comfortable being able to maintain the sweat and his hair without wearing the nets and stuff in a bandana. So he also supported that, which was really exciting. And that's another product line that we'll introduce. Nothing super special or exciting about it, unlike the apron tie, which is super and special. It is actually, in my opinion, phenomenal. And so that is the reason why I stand behind it, because again, a phenomenal product like apron tie, when Chef Froggy was wearing it on TV, I was like, oh my gosh, this is now real.
Oh my God, yes. And when I first made mine, I want to make sure that some folks from the city could test them and tell me if I was full of it or not. And of course I'm not. But seeing it on TV, it was almost like surreal for me.
Okay, now I'm going to stop you for a second, because you say it's surreal. You say you were shocked.
Yes.
Did you or did you not cry a little bit?
It was pretty intense, man. Again, I was.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there. Again, intense? No.
All right, I cry all the way, Glenn. But you know what? It was just the shock of actually see something that we created, that we worked so hard, to research and make sure it works. To see it now, somebody not taking away from the guys and girls that kind of support us here in town, but to see it on national TV as quickly as it came out, I was shocked.
And you have a fan.
Yeah.
Who was in Puerto Rico,
yes,
who stayed up to the wee hours.
The show doesn't go to midnight in Puerto Rico, so my mom was texting me, where is it? It's not here enough. I don't see it enough. Where is it? So again, thanks, Mom, for staying up so late. Appreciate that so much. But you know what? Me and Glenn, we're pretty happy with the exposure we got from this, especially so quickly. And again, we're super excited.
And on top of that, talking about how Jean Paul's mom was like just saying, where is it? I don't see it enough. That support is critical for us, whether it be from your family, my family. I can honestly say that I would not be where I am today without my family. Their support, you can't put a price on it. It's truly priceless what they've been able to do. And then also, as far as my friends here in Las Vegas, also, just again, I can't thank you guys enough.
No, I agree, especially something brand new to the market. Because again, this hasn't been seen before. We saw it and we made it here. So again, people telling me, hey, That's awesome. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I mean, local people, family people, people that they know. Again, thank you guys very much for that.
And we, as the Apron Tie family, want to thank everybody for watching this video as long as you have already. And we want to end with, not only do we consider us an Apron Tie family, not only do we want to thank our personal friends and family, but since Apron Tie is also Vegas born, we are a Las Vegas company, we want to keep everything here as much as possible, from producing the apron tie to designing the apron tie to packaging. So that's all stuff that we are looking to do here to expand and also find opportunities to give back to the city who gives to us.
Vegas is such a service industry focused city that I think this is the best place for us to be, best place for Apron Tie to give birth, and we'll keep as much as that possible here in the city.
So again, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through as far as you have. If you haven't checked out our website yet, it's myaprontie.com. We would love to be able to update it in the future so that we can drop a word off of there. But that's for maybe 2021. So again, thank you for checking out the video. Team Apron Tie.
Apron Tie.
Going all the way.